General method of solving nonlinear partial differential equation is Charpit's method. And of course, we have seen that this method is applicable when you cannot bring the given equation in the four types which we have seen earlier. The working rule to solve the nonlinear partial differential equations by Charpit's method includes four steps. Step 1. Write down the given equation in the form f of x, y, z, p, q is equal to 0. This can be done by just bringing all the terms to one side and denoting it by f. Okay. Second step. Write down the Charpit's auxiliary equations, namely dp divided by fx plus p into fz is equal to dq divided by fy plus q into fz is equal to dz by minus p into fq minus q into fp is equal to dx divided by minus fp is equal to dy divided by minus fp. These are called the Charpit's auxiliary equations. And select any two of these ratios and solve them so that the solution contains at least one of p and q. The other value it can be obtained by substituting the value obtained in step 3 in the given equation. After finding p and q, substitute these values in the equation dz is equal to p dx plus q dy. On integration, we get the required complete integral of the given partial differential equation. Okay, let me illustrate this through the examples here. Example number 1. Solve px plus qy plus pq is equal to 0. Px plus qy plus q is equal to 0 by Charpit's method. By Charpit's method. Definitely there will be one question on this for 5 marks. Okay. Yes. As I said, here in order to find the solution of this, first of all express that in the form f of p, q, x, y, z is equal to 0. Let f of px, f is equal to, right, px plus qy plus pq is equal to 0. Okay. Therefore, then you can find here what is the partial derivative of f with respect to x. Dou f by dou x. Yes, what is it?
Dou f by dou.
A p. Differentiating partially with respect to x. Partial derivative of f with respect to x is dou f by dou x. Partial derivative of the right hand side with respect to x is p. Similarly, partial derivative of f with respect to y is
Q.
It is q. Partial derivative of f with respect to z is no term containing z in the right hand side. Therefore, it is equal to 0. Then dou f by dou x is dou f by dou p, right? Dou f by dou p. Yes, here is one term which consists of p here, and here is one term. So here x constant. Next plus q, it is x plus q, and dou f by dou q, partial derivative of f with respect to Yes, it is y plus p. Okay, now write this, you obtain all the possible partial derivatives. Dou f by dou x, dou f by dou y, dou f by dou z, dou f by dou p and dou f by dou y. Next, the Char-Pitts auxiliary equations are the Char-Pitts auxiliary equations are, yes, as I said here, it is what it is, dp divided by dou f by dou x, dou f by dou x plus p into dou f by dou z is equal to dq divided by dou f by dou y plus q into dou f by dou z is equal to dz divided by minus p into dou f by dou p minus q into dou f by dou q is equal to dx divided by minus dou f by dou p is equal to dy divided by minus dou f by dou q it is. These are the Char-Pitts auxiliary equations. Okay, now write down those here. That is, that is dp divided by dou f by dou x is p. Next, plus p into dou f by dou z. Of course, dou f by dou z is 0. It is plus p into 0 means 0 is equal to dq divided by q plus q, dou f by dou y is q plus q into dou f by dou z, q into 0 is equal to dz divided by minus p into dou f by dou p is x plus q minus q into dou f by dou q is y plus p is equal to dx divided by minus dou f by dou p. Minus dou f by dou p is minus of x plus q is equal to dy divided by minus of dou f by dou q is y plus p. Y plus p. These are the Char-Pitts auxiliary equations. And among these, you just observe the first two. It is dp by p is equal to dq by q. One can easily integrate them. So you just choose the first and second ratios. Taking the first and second ratios, taking the first and second ratios, we get is what we get here. It is dp by p is equal to dq by q. Integrate this on both the sides. Integrating on both the sides. Integration of 1 over p with respect to p is log p is equal to integration of 1 over q is log q plus you take the constant of integration as logs. Right? Now this is equal to log p is equal to log q into c. cancelling log on both the sides, cancelling log on both the sides, we get P is equal to what? QC. P is equal to QC. Now, definitely this contains one of P and Q, means it is particularly with the value of P. With the help of this, we shall find Q here. For that, you substitute this value of P in the given equation. Yes, substituting this value of P in the given equation is, what is the given equation? Substituting this value of P in the given equation, we get, yes, what we get here? P into X, P is QC into X plus Q into Y, write it as it is, plus P into Q into P is QC into Q, means it is Q squared C is equal to 0. Yes, here you can divide by Q, or you can write Q common here. It is Cx plus Y plus what it is, Q into C is equal to 0. This implies that either Q is equal to 0 or QC is equal to Cx plus QC is equal to minus of Cx plus Y, or you can write it as it is Cx plus Y plus QC is equal to 0, and this implies that QC is equal to minus of Cx plus Y, or Q is equal to what? QC is equal to this, minus of Cx plus Y divided by C. This is the value of Q, right? Is it right? Yes. And now, thus we have obtained P is equal to QC and Q is equal to minus of Cx plus Y divided by C. Let us substitute these values of P and Q in the standard equation. dz is equal to P dx plus Q dy. Yes, substituting, nothing but putting these values of P and Q in the standard equation. dz is equal to P dx plus Q dy. We get, yes, what we get here? dz is equal to, that is dz is equal to P is QC into X plus Q is this much minus of Cx plus into minus it is minus Cx plus Y divided by C into dx here minus this into dy. Am I right? Is it right? dz is equal to QCx into dx. QC into dx. QC into dx minus of Cx plus Y into dy. Okay. Now, what you will do here, in order to multiply this by minus C. Yes, multiplying this by minus C, what we get? Minus C into dz is equal to minus C squared into Q into dx. minus cx plus y into what it is dy here.
plus
Huh? Minus into minus, yes, it is plus. Plus cx plus y into dy here. I wanted to integrate this. For that, what you will do, you write this as cx into dy one term plus y into dy one another term minus c into dz ಹಾಗೆ ಬರ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ c squared q minus c squared q into dx. Let us if I just write substituting q value, whether we have q is minus of cx plus y, q is that is minus c into dz is equal to minus c square into q is minus of cx plus y divided by c. This c cancels, plus cx plus y into dy here. Okay, it is minus c into dz minus into minus. It is a plus c gets cancelled. C squared x plus cy into dx. Into dx I have not written. Into dx plus cx plus y. Cx plus y into dy here. Into dy. Among these two terms, you can observe that cx plus y is a common factor, or you can write this c outside itself. C into cx plus y into dx minus c into dz is equal to, you take cx plus y as a common factor. What we are left with, it is c into dx plus 1 into dy. 1 into dy. Okay, that is minus c into dz, write it as it is. Minus c into dz, you write it as it is equal to cx plus y into c into dx plus dy. Cx plus y, write it as it is into c into dx plus dy may be written as differentiation of cx plus y. Differentiation of cx plus y. Am I right? Differentiation of cx plus y I can write. What is the differentiation of cx plus y? Yes, tell me. It is c into dx plus dy here. Plus dy. Okay. So now you integrate it on both the sides. Integrate on both the sides. Minus c into integration of 1 into dz is equal to integration of cx plus y into differentiation of cx plus y minus c into integration of 1 with respect to z is z, and what is the integration of cx plus y into differential of c into dx plus y? Come on, tell me. It is of the type integration of fx whole to the power n into f dash x dx, which is equal to fx whole to the power n plus 1 divided by n plus 1 plus c. Am I right? It is fx whole to the power n, where n is equal to 1, into f dash x means So using this formula, it is cx plus y whole square divided by 2 plus fx into f dash x. Yes, plus you can take the constant as c1 here. Constant as c1. If you want, you can multiply this by minus 2. What happens? Minus 2 it is. Minus into minus plus 2cz is equal to minus of cx plus y whole square plus minus 2c1, or transfer these terms to left hand side. It is nothing but 2cz plus cx plus y whole square is equal to minus 2c1 can be written as c. Yes, plus c, if you want you can write it either in the left hand side or in the right hand side. This is the required general solution. Required general solution. Okay. Yes. Let's go to the next exam here.